Do you have plans for when things go wrong? Hey, welcome back. Jeff Heggie, Daily Success Strategies. Thanks for being with me today. Hope you had a great weekend, and I hope you're ready to start the week off great and have a great week. So if you're new with us, we do the same thing every Monday. We want to have clearly defined, written out goals, and we need to understand what we need to do on a weekly basis to get closer and closer to those goals. So if you don't have clearly defined goals, go to jeffhaggie.com/momentum and go through that process and get those goals figured out. Then reverse engineer them so you know what you need to do on a monthly basis, and then we can break it down saying this is what we need to do on a weekly basis to get to those goals. So what is it you need to commit to so that on Friday you can say, 1, it's been a successful week, and 2, you're closer to your bigger goals. If you're watching this or listening to this on social media, leave it in the comments, send me a DM or email me at jeff@jeffhaggie.com, and hold yourself accountable to it. Make yourself accountable to what you're going to achieve this week. All right, so what I want to talk about today is failure. Do you plan for failure? Do you plan for things that go wrong? So give you an example of something here. A couple weeks ago, I was out at my son-in-law's football game. He was playing in the national championship for the junior colleges. We were in Arkansas, and they were ranked number 2 going in. The team that was ranked number 1, I think they were pretty confident they were going to win it. Right off the bat, my son-in-law's team, they started putting points on the board. And we were sitting behind the other team's bench, and we started watching, and the team started yelling at each other, fighting, and there's a lot of conflict, and it was just really tense on the side on their bench. Now, when things aren't going right, there's a big difference between responding and reacting. If you have not planned for things that might go wrong, you're going to react. And if emotions are involved, you never know how those reactions are going to end up. So, as we set goals, as we look at everything we're doing, I think there's a lot of importance in being positive in your visualization, being positive in how you're going to achieve those goals and all those different things. But as we look at a process called implementation intention, it's a process of understanding and planning for failure so that when it happens, you know what you're going to do. And part of that process that I think is important is creating if-then statements for yourself so that you know when you're in a intense situation and things don't go as planned, rather than reacting to it, you have the ability to respond. This is something they use a lot with addictions. For example, someone that's been a smoker and they've quit, they can create an if-then statement that says, if I get that craving, then this is what I'm going to do. Because if you can distract yourself from it for a certain amount of time, that craving will go away. And so it's the same thing with planning your failures as you're working towards your goals. If you plan for the things that could go wrong, and you say, if this goes wrong, this is what I will do, you can stay on track to achieve your goals. In my mindset questions, it's one of the things we talk about. What are the things that could go wrong today that could set you off track? That's so that you can plan for these things. And then otherwise, you get sidetracked by some of these things if you don't have a plan for how you're going to react to them. That's when people get discouraged, they give up on their goals, and they quit. But if you have that plan in place, you can be more responsive and you can be better at how you're going to respond to it. So whether you're an athlete and you're talking about certain things that are going to happen in the game, maybe it's missing a foul shot in basketball. If I miss my second foul shot, then I'm going to focus on my defense. If this happens, then I'm going to do that. So it's not that your goal is the failure. Your goals don't change. You still got your goals in place. You're still looking at achieving those goals. But you put things in place when something derails you, when there's a roadblock you come against, that you can put something in place and you know how you're going to respond or react so that you don't completely get derailed from achieving that goal. All right, so look at those goals that you have for this week. Look at the goals that you're talking about earlier that we want to achieve this week so that you can say it's been a successful week. And think about that. What if something happens on Wednesday that derails you from getting there on Friday. What are you going to do? Plan that out so you know what you would do and how you would react. Now, talking about it from an athletic standpoint, jeffheggie.com/confident athlete. Join us in my Confident Athlete program. It's the best way to prepare for your next season. We're building up confidence. We're building up the mindset so that you can win in the mental game. You know, I work with a lot of top athletes, and many times the difference between two identical athletes is the mind game. And that's what we're helping you to get, the perfect mind game to help you to be a champion. Now, High Achievers Mindset Secrets. That course, as I mentioned last week, throughout the rest of this week, it is on a huge discount. So check it out. And these are the things that we want to help you achieve your goals. We're going to put things in place through this course that's going to help you to achieve your goals and do some amazing things. And the best part about it is you're doing it at zero risk. There's a no condition, no question asked, 100% 30-day money back guarantee. If you get into this course and it's not what you expect, not what you wanted, it's free to you. We give you 100% money back guarantee on it. So take that. There's no risk involved in it, and it's going to help you to get on the path to achieve your goals and do some amazing things. Thanks for being with me. Looking forward to a great week. I'll be back tomorrow.